Good evening, everybody. Welcome to this episode of Neelam Path Lectures. And today we are starting a new series, which we are calling it as C-GRIP, which is Career Guidance for Residents in Pathology, something which is very important, very pertinent for the new coming residents who come into this field of pathology as to what is in store for them once they pass out. With this in mind, we shall be inviting fraternity experts to talk on various opportunities for pathology residents. Department heads of various government and private institutions shall be requested to speak on opportunities for residents in pathology at their institutions, availability of various programs like DM, PDCC courses, how to apply, what are future opportunities. We shall also invite international members to talk on issues like opportunities in their respective countries and regions, how to apply, what are the requirements, how to prepare for FRC PATH, American Board, etc., how to enter various international regions like UK, Australia, Canada, USA, Middle East. With this in mind, this is the first of the series, and we are glad to start with something which is really very important to me, which is Europe Oncopathology. And today we'll be talking on the course of PDCC in Uro-Oncopathology, which is being started and instituted at the famous Vasavatarakam Indo-American Cancer Hospital Research Institute, Hyderabad. And to talk on that, we have none other than the course coordinator, the guide, Dr. B. Vishal Rao, to talk on that. Before I ask Dr. Rao to speak on the topic, may I request all of you to keep your mic muted, your camera off, and please don't share your screen. With this, I would request Dr. Vishal, sir, please share your screen and let us start.
So is my PPT visible?
Perfectly visible, sir, and full screen. Please start. We can hear you clearly. Thank you so much.
Yeah. A very good evening to all of you, and I would like to thank Dr. Nadeem for starting this great initiative where guidance to the residents is provided, and this will be a perfect platform for all the new students who have just finished their PGs, MDs, and they want to do any specialization or they want to learn more. And initially, I also had similar problems. Also, I will take you through my journey also. So we are starting this PDCC post doctoral certified course under the aegis of Indian College of Pathologists in Uro-Oncopathology. So this is my institute. I've been associated with this institute from 2014, and this institute is a 1600 bedded single multi-specialty oncology center, and which caters Telangana and Andhra Pradesh and neighboring states of Maharashtra and Orissa. It was started in year 2000 by the then Prime Minister Shri Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji. And these are the courses available in our institute, and we have a DNB program where we have 2 primary and 2 secondary candidates every year. We also have a PDCC in oncopathology, which is also affiliated to Indian College of Pathologists. And now the first in India, we are starting the PDCC in Uro-Oncopathology. We have 2 seats. So these are the facilities for the students who joined DNB program in super specialty or the PDCC, that we have regular morning academic meetings on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Friday, where all the students from all the different branches, surgical oncology, medical oncology, radiation, radiology, nuclear medicine, they all present in from their respective departments. We have regular journal clubs and seminars in our intra department. We have tumor board meeting because many cases are to be discussed. So we have tumor boards on every Tuesdays and Fridays, where the residents make the PPT, the surgical and the clinical physicians, and they discuss the case. And interdepartmental meetings are there on Mondays and Saturdays for pathology and other subjects also. And we have a central library facility available with internet and online facility also. So this is my department, and we have a full-fledged department where specialists from different organs, headed by Dr. Shashila, and and Department of Biochemistry and Microbiology, headed by Dr. Sanjay and Dr. Radharani ma'am, respectively. This is our team, and we are very fortunate to have Professor Sundaram with us, guiding us through. And these are the services provided in my institute: histopathology and cytology, frozen section, ISC, fish studies, and molecular pathology. So our lab is NABL accredited lab and hospital NABH, and we have a proper teaching program for DNB pathology and PDCC. We participate in EQUAS programs in histo, cyto, and frozen. And we have more than 150 markers, ISC markers, and we have 50 antibodies for the flow cytometry, free light chain analysis, and 25 fish markers. We have a real-time PCR and fish, and we have a 11 color flow cytometry. And recently added 2-3 years back is the next gene sequencing. So this you can see our workload is apt and quite high. And this is the Euro workload, where almost 1,000 cases we get in histo and cyto. And we are working on different molecular panels. Now we have this lung and colon panel of 22 genes, which includes BRCA, germline, and somatic testing also. So these are the services provided in the Euro pathology. So we get prostate, we get dual core, multiple cores, TURP specimens, and radical prostatectomies. Mostly we get robotic assisted radical prostatectomies, and we use mega blocks and slide for these. And bladder, you get TURBT and radical and partial cystectomy specimens. Kidneys, we get core biopsies and radical and partial nephrectomies. And testis, we get the high inguinal orchidectomy specimen, and penile biopsies, and partial and total penectomy specimen, along with lymph node dissection. So these are the mega blocks and mega slides we use for the whole mount of the prostate sections. It saves a lot of time and my neck also. For frozen section, we get sentinel biopsy node for penectomy. We have done the study. The surgical residents have done the study. We are publishing it also. Margin stated for partial nephrectomy, where robotic assisted partial nephrectomy is done. And ureteral cut margin assessment is also being sent for frozen section. Cytology, FNAC per site we get, and urine cytology commonly we get. And Euro ISC markers for Euro, we have CK720 PSA AMCAR, GATA, and recently we have acquired carbonic anhydrase and VHA. So these are the thesis done. We have DNB program, as I already told you. So 2 DNBs, 1 primary and 1 secondary candidate have taken up uropathology topic, and the prostate on GATA3. We have done these 2 studies, and now the ongoing study is on carbonic anhydrase and VHL expression, and another is validation of NMP22 card for early detection of urothelial carcinoma. The first 2 theses are I can proudly say that the IJPM has published a special edition of genitourinary, and we was the article in that room, and can paper is in Journal. And these are other papers which are published, and the main paper, this validation of WHO 2016 new Gleason scoring system, which I have done, and I have received gold medal as young scientist in the state IAPM state chapter for this same. And the most comforting point was that this study has been recently quoted in the 3 recent papers, and that too with Dr. Epstein, who is my guide and mentor, and validating his own study. These are the papers which has been accepted. We have done on ISC. We have made an affordable panel on ISC on testicular tumors, and the clinical pathological outcome for post-treatment in testis, and utility of GATA in poorly differentiated urothelial carcinoma. These 3 are accepted just this December only, last week. So these are the ongoing study on Wilms tumor, partial nephrectomies, and the handling of these radical specimens. And these are the future studies. We will work on the full molecular workup on genital urinary cases. So with this, I will just like to shortly share my journey. So my life is totally based on a true story. Means it's very magical. So this is my college, Mahatma Gandhi Institute of Medical Sciences, Sevagram, where I graduated. And yeah, like sir said, we were very happy after graduation. Oh, we are done with the college now. Now we have to face the real world. But the question comes, what next? So what next? So again, we at that 10 years before, we didn't have much of options. Either we have to choose hematology or histopathology. But so I joined a super specialty hospital in Hyderabad, and I was very scared because I had to work with all the super specialist clinicians who had multiple degrees and multiple specializations. So I started preparing for the exam on forefoot level and giving interviews. And although I was not getting selected, but when I came back, I was feeling very strong to face those people because now I know what is the subject and what they are talking about. So then I thought, which subspecialty should I go for? Oncopathology, hemato-oncopathology, clinical or molecular? So so by luck, and I got in Tata Medical Center. I just totally changed my life, and I got to know how to go, how to process oncology specimens, and following which I was accepted by Dr. Epstein himself, and I had a chance to visit John Hopkins for 3 months, and this you can see my all my co-fellows. So when I spoke with them, then from there only I got an idea to we have to do a fellowship program, because most of them were doing their fellowship, which is like seventh or eighth fellowship, and they were really expert in their field. Now each one of them has most of them has written their own books, and they are very much a member of US CAP for the Europathology. So post my US training, I came to Basvatarkam Indo-American Cancer Hospital, and I started my work, doing my work here with full dedication, working, and I was very much supported by my department and my management to go for the specialty and to do as many publication in Scott. So in 2018, in the presence of Dr. Epstein and Dr. Mahul Amin, we announced, and Dr. Santosh Menon, and we announced the Society of Genitourinary Pathologists of India. It's a registered society. And 2019, we hosted in Basvatarkam the first conference of this association. These are all the members. This is the SGOP family, and which was attended by the WHO head of Blue Books, Dr. Ian Cree, and the chief editor of Blue Book, Dr. Holger Moj, and the world-renowned uropathologist, Dr. Mahul Amin. In the meantime, I tried to update myself, and I cleared my DNB and Part 1 of RCPath. And post which I got an offer for as a visiting scientist to the WHO, and I had to travel, but due to COVID, I couldn't travel, and I had to do online. So we had to interact online with all the experts. I have to do all the entire proofreading of the chapters, and see what are the new content has been done, or the figures are good or not. So it was great experience interacting with all the experts all around the world. So I thought that I have got enough of enough gyan from all my gurus. So it is time to just give back to the society which I have got and made me such a good pathologist. So I approached Indian College of Pathologists, since it is the first program in India. So they asked me a detailed curriculum. So when the student is selected, we have a detailed curriculum where the students will find the entire objective of the program, what are the admission process, what is the exit exam, what are the books they should read, and how to make a log book. And I have included the grossing and reporting performance also, so they can just see that and they can learn from that. And the detailed curriculum, and these are the posting curriculum. They will be given 10 months to in a rotation, and then molecular and cytology posting will also be there. And as I told you, academic session in the beginning, same academic session will apply on them. These are the recommended books also. We'll give the list of these books, and we have soft copies of these books in our digital library. And these are the teaching slide set we have already made. They will be handed over this set. They can see during their sh- program. This is the already I made that the posting schedule also. So they will be handed over this schedule, and they have to just go move along according to the schedule. So again, this is the logbook also. All the activities which the students do have to be logged in, and they have to write all whatever presentations they have done and whatever conferences they have attended, and presentations should be there. So further details of this course is that this is a PDCC postdoctoral certified course. It is affiliated to Indian College of Pathologists. Exam will be as per the guidelines kept by the Indian College of Pathologists, and the certificate will be given in the annual IAPM conference by the Indian College of Pathologists. And duration of this course is 1 year. The qualification requires is MD and DNB. And stipend, yes, it will be paid as per institutional norms. Dissertation will be there. Yes, we have to. Accommodation will be provided, but again, this will be according to the availability. So these are the website. The website link and the application link. It is also there in the YouTube. In the YouTube also, you can just click on this website and see what are the requisition and what fees details and what are the other details. You will find it. And this is the email ID. You can contact us pdccindoamerican@gmail.com if you have any doubts. And our front office executive, Mr. Praveen Chandra, is there. We have these numbers. You can call him. Call on these numbers anytime between 9 to 5. So future prospects, on completion of this program, we believe that the students will be able to report oncopathology independently and be able to do further research with practicing uro-oncopathology as a subspecialty. Also, the students can join society like Indian Society, like Society of General Pathologists of India, and to remain connected with the experts in the field and continue to update and do the research in the field of uro-oncopathology. So this is a special message from the SGUP President, Dr. Sandhya Sundaram, and she has stressed that this is definitely the number of cases have been increased system-wise also, and definitely needed as a focus experts. So this is a thing, and these are the messages which I received from different experts all around the world. Dr. Mohul Amin again says that I found it very relevant that I found this course not only great for the fellows but equally useful to the mentors also and their clinical academic productivity. So it will be beneficial to both for the guide and the student both. And the special message from the General Secretary, Dr. Santosh Menon also. This will open new avenues in the field of subspecialization and looking at the futuristic cadre of pathologists trained in diagnosis. And Dr. Divya says that it is a milestone achievement which will encourage many young and budding pathologists to pursue excellence in the field of uro-oncopathology. So with this, I will say that chance favors the prepared mind, and you have to think. You have to think where will you work, and according to your place and situation, you have to choose your specialization. And I think this will be a great opportunity for all the young pathologists to join a subspecialization, because already the clinician and they have already separated. They are doing subspecialty wise treatment, and it is high time that pathologists also report accordingly, which will be very helpful and in the treatment also, and it will be good in research also. So I thank you. I thank my department, my HOD, and I thank Dr. Nadeem for giving this opportunity. And I'm ready to, if somebody wants to ask a question.
Right. Thank you, Dr. Vishal, for that very concise and to the point presentation of your PDCC course. Yeah, please stop sharing. Yeah, that's right. So if anybody here in the Google Meet would like to ask any question, can unmute and ask. In the meantime, we will check upon the YouTube to see if there are any queries there. How many seats are there for this course, Dr. Vishal?
2 seats are there, sir. 2 seats.
2 seats.
Yeah.
And they are all open.
Yeah, they are open. So we will have a applications are open. They will close. We'll receive the last application till 15th of January 5 p.m. And after that, at the end of last week of January, we'll have a online MCQ exam in the morning, and that evening only we'll afternoon only we'll select 10 candidates and we'll interview them, and out of that 4 candidates will be selected, 2 will be finally selected, 2 will be kept in waiting.
Okay. So is there? I'm asking these questions on behalf of the people who are there in the background, because there are some common queries which everybody has, and as a student, if I have to start off with something new, what will be my query?
Yeah.
So this question will be MCQ, right?
Yes, this will be a Google form we have been doing for the PDCC OncoPath. So similar way, it will be MCQ format, and 50 minutes time will be given. That final timing and number of questions will be mailed to all the applicants, and
Right. And then once you clear and you have 10 people on the short list, then they have to face the interview online.
online. Yeah.
Yeah, and that
Zoom
interview
link will be provided.
is purely theoretical, or you will be showing slides there? And
Mostly theoretical will be there. We'll see, sir, how the form comes up, because technical problem should not be there. So mostly theoretical. It will test the knowledge of general pathology, uropathology, molecular pathology. Based on that, we'll try to assess the students.
And this program is only for Indian nationals, or international people can also apply?
I didn't. Yeah, they can apply.
So I would like to tell you one thing very clearly.
Yeah,
We have around
yeah.
more than 6,000 people who are watching these programs across, and out of that, you will be surprised to know about 35% are there from US and UK.
Yeah, we'll love to have. We'll see, sir.
So,
Because
I mean,
since it is
they
an
also
online
would be
thing.
asking these questions,
Yeah.
and so I'm asking from their behalf.
Yes.
So there is a provision there also.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely we'll try to, if whoever is interested can apply, and anyhow this exam is there, so whoever is quite qualified will be are welcome to join.
And when are they supposed to join?
Join we are within 15 days of the result. Yeah. So this time actually the course is this under ICP. There are two sessions. One is January and other is June. So since this is the first time, we got little bit of delayed because the approval has to come from the IAPM general body meeting. So which is in December first week. So it got delayed by 1 month. But for the next batch, we will start in this process in November, and December we'll select these people so that in January 1st they can join the session.
So you will have another session in June also?
No. This will be this I'll take 2 candidates from January, then next January. 1 year, 1 year after 1 year.
1 year. There's no intermediate.
In ICP there are 2 sessions you can take in June or Jan, but I have 2 candidates, so January only I will take, and they will have an exit exam also. Those guidelines have been set up by the Indian College of Pathologists only. So how many short notes, how many long questions will be there, and assessor has to be allotted. External, internal will be there. And there will be a FAT exam also at in the middle of the course also. Formative assessment will be there. So all the details are given in the curriculum when they join. So we'll be giving them the PDF of all the documents. So they will have to go through, and the orientation is there for first 2 months. They will be with me only. So orientation and how to go about it. They will just see how the grossing is done, reporting is done, frozen sections are dealt with.
Right.
Yes.
Fine. Is there any liability contract which anybody has to sign out that he can't leave in between or something like that?
Yes, it is there, sir. As per this ICP, we have to take action at that time. We have to inform Indian College of Pathologists if leave has been taken beyond stipulated time. If somebody is ill or some genuine reason is there, but if they are discontinuing, then ICP has to be informed and they will take the appropriate action.
Yeah, so suppose somebody joins for 3 months and after 3 months just leaves and go.
Yeah. So
Then
yeah, it will be a very bad thing.
very difficult. So
yeah, difficult.
do they have to pay anything?
Yes, they have to pay at the beginning. All the payment fees details are there in the website, sir.
Okay.
There is a fees they have to deposit at the beginning of the program, which which some amount which will be going to the Indian College of Pathologists, and at the time of exam also they have to pay examination fees. So all the details are given in the website.
About accommodation, can you just detail out a bit?
Yes, sir. Accommodation, sir. Since we have PG program in most of the medical oncology surgical, so we have accommodation in the hospital campus only. But again, we have to look into it. Most of them they get, and other PDCs is also there. So in and around they can get also if not available. In case it is not available, so that is not much of a problem. And stipend they will be paid as per the institutional norms, which is paid to other PDCCs and senior registrars.
What is that amount? Any idea?
It's 55,000, around 55,000.
55,000 per month.
Yeah.
Right. I think on behalf of other people, I think people are very shy to ask. So I have taken the lead of asking all the questions, and I don't think so there's anything left. And I have no doubts about your qualification and your capability. You have done a wonderful job. I know you quite well, Dr. Vishal. You are a wonderful pathologist and a wonderful person as well. And I think this program of yours will do wonders and it will help a lot of people. And like rightly pointed out by all the other people who have congratulated you.
Yes.
I think we are done, sir, and we still have 2-3 minutes to go. If anybody, I'm just waiting if anybody wants to ask any question or anything, any more clarification.
Yeah. So finally, what I want to say that the main program, my intent of starting this program is definitely the students to learn what are the grossing techniques, how the reporting, because still we get review slides from different parts of the country also and outside also. So the reporting patterns are very different. It is very subjective also. So after this program, they will be having a definite edge over the other pathologists in reporting uropathology. And also my main intent is of research. So we have to, dissertation is there already. So I will urge the students to come up, because the most thing matters is how many publications you have, but what are the clinical implication of those publications, whatever studies we have been doing. So have there any clinical implication or not? So now our main research will be towards clinical implication of whatever we are reporting and whatever we are diagnosing. So main is learning the subject, and second is research. That is my main intent of starting the program.
Right. Wonderful. All the best, Dr. Vishal. I think you will do wonderful. And I think we will close the session here. Thank you so much for coming on this platform and being the first to start the CGRIP program here. And we will definitely put up this video across all sections so that people can view this again and again. As you rightly said, in the video, in the lower comment section, you will find all the details and the connecting websites and their links for anybody to get in touch. Thank you so much. God bless you, sir. Take care. Bye bye.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.